a day trading video, but it's different. It's just analysing the figures that I use when I trade, like numerical figures. I don't use charts much. I just see if it's gaps up, and it has gaps up. But now the trades that I buy, tech stocks, I'm in a practice account, but I'm still trading as if it was for real. Because you do. So the stocks have gapped up. The stocks I trade have gapped up Wednesday night, well, Thursday afternoon. Because I trade stocks in the States from the UK, and they've gapped up again today. That's 2 consecutive gap ups. So what? People say, okay, you lose money. When they gap up twice in a row and they keep on going. Well, the trade that I was in, I've been in and out of the trade. Had I just stayed in it and forgot about it, it would have doubled my money in practice account. It's doubled. I bought it at 185 and it's now 382. But like now, the figures I use, I've got me available, which is, let's just say for argument's sake, it's 11.5, yeah, 11.5k. Yeah. The equity is about 18.5, 18.6. Right, yeah. It's changed now because obviously it's going up constantly all the time. And my margin, I've got about £3.5 grand in margin, yeah. And my profit and loss is virtually zero. It's down because I'm about £1.5 grand down at the moment. But I bought a trade, Alphabet, it's not Alphabet, Alphabet, Google. I've lost £4 grand on them, at least £4.5 grand on Google this week. 3 separate times, about 1,800 quid a piece. 3 times. So I was down again, about 1,300 quid down. I thought, you know what, I can't be doing with 3 or 4 grand down on Google. So I stopped it, right? Yeah. This is just me just trading it as I've just trading on it. So I've just closed the trade anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's a closed trade, it's a finished trade, so I lost about 1,300 quid on Google, Alphabet, which owns Google. But then my available, when I had the Alphabet trade, Google trade, my available went down to 7 grand. Remember, I'm trading with no stop loss, which means if I log out a couple of hours, that'll be gone. The account just starts closing trades and then just busts. Right? So I sold. So I accepted the losing trade of 1,300 quid or something on Google and closed it. So I'm 1,300 quid down straight away. So then I've just got 2 trades open now, which they're okay. They pretty much do the same thing. Of the 3 trades that I'm in now, or the 3 trades I usually have, 2 go the same way. And Google does what it likes. It doesn't follow. It doesn't do anything the same as the other 2 trades. It's just the other 2 trades do perfect. They're almost like it's like 2 horses going around a track. They go around together, right? And then you got Google does its own thing. It's like a riderless horse. It's doing its own thing. Right? It's completely oblivious to anything. That's like the Google stock. If you watch it, I'm not saying anything different. If you watch Amazon, Facebook, and Google, Amazon and Facebook will do the same sort of thing. Google won't. Google is an unpredictable show to trade, whereas Amazon and Facebook are fairly predictable. But what I say is that I had to sell the Alphabet trade, which gave me more available. So although I lost 1,300 quid at actually profit and loss, I gained nearly 5 grand available, which gave me more buffer at the bottom to actually sort of absorb any deficit in equity. And I reduced my margin, and I reduced my profit and loss to 0, which I'm happy with if I'm trading like that. Because right now I'm not even looking at the screen, I don't even know what it's doing. I've got 2 trades on, I haven't got a clue what they're doing at the moment, but I don't care because I know the trades on. I've bought the trades that many times. I'm happy with the 2 trades and what they do. But I'm just preserving my available. So if my equity decreases and has to draw on my available, there's some available for them to draw on, if that makes sense. I don't know where this is coming from, if that makes sense, but yeah, so that's it. So I've reduced margin, I've increased my available, which if my equity decreases, it can draw against more available, and the profit and loss to do what it does. And there you go, that's it. All good fun.